Hey, welcome to another pop-up video. I wanted to make a portable wood gas stove that I saw on YouTube with rbeglobal. He made one for about $50, but that seemed a little high to me, so I thought, well, I'm going to make one and see what I can get it for. What I found was stock pots at some of the discount stores. You can go to Big Lots or Marks or any of those places and keep your eye open because they have specials and sales. I got a large stock pot and a medium stock pot, which is on the inside of this. Which is this one. And then I've got a small canister for storage that you put sugar or something in it at a Big Lots and use that. They're all stainless steel. And what I did was, on the large one, I cut a hole in it to be able to mount a fan. And I got the fan online for $1.85, sent all the way from China. Go figure. And I'm going to hook that to a battery to blow air in this. The second size stock pot has a big hole in the bottom to allow air to go into the burn chamber. And the lid from the big pot, I just cut a hole in it to set the other stock pot down in. Had to burn the handles off of it, grind them off. And that just fits inside. Fits right in there. And then my canister, then for the lid for this second stock pot, I cut a hole in it so I could put my little canister in there. And that sits right down the top. I don't have any screws, nothing to hold it together, it all comes apart. You can take this middle piece out, and that's where I've got all those wood chips in for my test burn. I've got two sets of holes at the bottom. They're about 5/32 because I use this step drill. It's a titanium nitrate coated step drill which works in this stainless steel. 2 rows of 8 evenly spaced, and then the top row is 16, which is only an 1/8, so they're a little bit smaller than these. And then you fill that up with wood. There's like a rim around this thing that works great for a fill line, so I've got all these wood chips to go in there. Haven't done a test burn on this, that's going to be part 2. So I got all these wood chips in here, and that sits right down in there. What you need to make these, you've got to have an angle grinder. You can't do it without an angle grinder. And you need a punch, which marks the metal. And you got to have a board if you're going to do that. And you just mark your outline, and that puts a nice little dimple in it, so it'll hold the step drill in there so it won't slip. Or what I like to do is I like to take a dry wall screw, which are extremely hard, very sharp point. You can put that in the little dimple, hit it with a hammer a couple times, and it pokes a hole right through that metal, which makes it easier to drill. So you've got to have a marking pencil to mark the size of your canisters on the lids. You got to have this punch to mark your circles and then pound them out, so you can either drill some holes or you can cut it with an angle grinder, which I use. I didn't bring my goggles up here, but you got to have goggles when you do this stuff. This stuff gets everywhere. So that's all you need. And I've got $20 into this thing. The stock pots were on special. I think the big one was $7.99 and the medium one was $5.99. And the little canister in the center, which is going to be my burn pot, that was $7 because that was in a place that had all the canisters for a home decor, so it's a little bit fancier. So now I am ready to burn. I got to hook this up to a battery so it'll blow air in there, and I'm going to try it tonight and get a nice little fire going and see how it works. And I kept the lid to the big one when I cut it out, so I can put it on top and snuff out the whole thing. So I'll let you know how it works in part 2 on my test burn. So you can do that large portable wood gas stove for $20. Thanks for watching. Bye.